as like a way to rebuy Thalia's Lieutenant. That could be kind of cool. It's awkward in Greasefang because it brings the creature into play tapped, which means that if you're rebuying a Greasefang with it, and then you go to combat, rebuy Parculian, your Greasefang is tapped. So you can't actually crew the Greasefang the turn that you do it. So you need something else in addition, which, like, maybe that's okay. I'm not sold on Emeria yet. I mean, maybe I'll play with it and maybe be proven wrong, but the problem with that combo is it's realistically it's a 3-card combo. It's not a 2-card combo. So, like, people keep seeming to think that you only need those 2 cards to win, but you do need a 3rd card, and that's kind of the big issue. See, we won already. We won because our opponent registered Rakdos. Yes, we're gonna win. Told you. Go. No, see, we're not going to win. We have already won. Our opponent has registered a bad deck. It's already Jover. I know it doesn't look like that, but it is already Jover. Just play this. Not gonna trade here, because if they kill Prime Speaker, I can just get another one. It's Jover, some would say. Oh, they're literally just dead. Okay, well, I will demonstrate a loop. Good game. I thought they would at least put up a fight, but they just literally had nothing. Alright, good deck. I will defeat you. They had 2 discard spells. Yeah, I don't really understand why they didn't take Vannifar with either of my discard spells. Like, why did they take Fauna Shaman with the 2nd discard spell instead of Vannifar? That doesn't make a lot of sense. You know? Like, they could have avoided this. If they didn't have a removal spell, they probably should have just taken the Vannifar. You know? It's like, I feel like this was maybe avoidable. But it is what it is. So tapping Vannifar with an elf is just GG. Magic is dumb, lol. I mean, yeah, it is a fragile combo. You know what I mean? It's like, there are plenty of 2-card combos in Magic. Why is this any different? I love comments like that. Magic is dumb, lol. Like, what? Who asked? I am trying to find the person that asked. It is a 3-card combo, that is true. Oh, did I get the wrong card? I thought this was Renegade Rallier. Now I'm just BMing them. I legitimately thought this was Renegade Rallier. It doesn't matter, but... Alright, go. They don't play Wrath, so who cares, but... I thought that was Renegade Rallier. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. They don't play Wrath's game 1. This is going to be the one Rakdos player that actually has Wrath's main deck. That'll be hilarious. You're so mad right now. Cathal, it's fine. You don't have to type out the punt every single time in chat, okay? Like, can we have an agreement where you just don't type that shit in chat? It's getting really, really annoying. Like, come on, dude, please. I'm here to make content, and I'm here to have a good time. I don't give a shit if I play well or not. I'm just, like, trying to have a good time. You don't have to point out every single misplay. It's so annoying. Come on, man. Just chill out. It's like, come on, man. Ah, damn it. Anyways, I'm not going to sideboard. Like, I know that most of the time you're just trolling, but just, like, hear me out, Cathal. When you go to type a message in chat, before you hit enter, Just think about it. If somebody said that to you while you were playing a game of Magic, would that like would you get would that offend you or that upset you? You know what I mean? It's like that's all I'm asking. Just think about what you're going to say before you say it. Please and thank you. And also subscribe to the channel with Switch Prime while you're at it. I'm going to keep this hand. Like, I'm not trying to one guy you or anything. I know that you're mostly fine, but let's just think about what we're trying to say. Wait, they didn't reveal Jegantha game 1, did they? I don't remember seeing that. It's alright, Gathal. It's gonna be okay. Kind of just want land. Because if I take Specialist, I can't cast it. Yeah, I had some issues playing against Mayhem Devil earlier. Yeah, how dare anyone ever misplay ever? How about this? Every single time I misplay, you got to gift a sub. How's that? Don't. So here's the thing. Here's our new shtick. Every time I make a misplay, you don't say anything. You just gift a sub. And then we can see how many misplays I make on average. I'd be broke if I did that. Yeah, true. Very true. Cathal stopped talking after that. I hope I didn't like scare him away. I wasn't trying to be an asshole or anything. I'm just like, comments like that are just they're just kind of unnecessary. Oh man. I just wanna, the only thing that I want chat to do every single time is type Joel. That's all I ever want chat to do. Nothing more. It is Jolver. The punts for subs campaign is perfect because then you stream the matches with the most gifts and comments in the punts. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, -1 sub. I think people just don't really understand like what they should and shouldn't be saying in a Twitch chat. You know, people kind of maybe take it. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but you know what I mean. It's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm the asshole here. I really don't know. Cathal, if you're still here, I didn't mean to go that hard on you, but Icy Wolf, thank you for the 14 months. You can say 14. Appreciate you. People like when streamer plays their favorite decks to get way invested. Yeah, but they don't have to get invested to the point where they're like criticizing every single play. That's the shit that I cannot stand. I think that is just like, it's fine if you want to maybe discuss like, keep mulligan decisions, but like the constant backseating is just, it's just not productive. Especially when they just go on about it after you miss. I don't know. I hate that stuff. I cannot stand it. Scam Train. JP Feinberg, thank you so much for the 2-month resub. Scam Train alert. This turn is really difficult. I mean, it might just be Vannifar YOLO pass. But then I lose Tyvar. Do I care? No, because I can play second Tyvar, get back Elf. I'm trying to think if they're dead this turn. I don't think they're dead. No, they're definitely not dead. I mean, it's somewhat close, because what I can do is I can play Corridor, Monitor, Cauldron, eat Rona, Monitor, no, Monitor, loot Vannifar doesn't work. Because then I can untap the Monitor, but I can't untap the Cauldron. So that's the issue that we have here. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just going to go Vannifar uptick. Yeah, let's just do this. So, blue, white, green. I'm going to go Vannifar, uptick, Tyvar, pass. How dare you be human and make a mistake? I know. I know you're messing around. Chat, there's a scam train. I don't want to alert you, but there is a scam train approaching. Let's see if we can maybe not let it die. If anybody's got a prime or a gifted they want to throw my way, help out get us to that sub goal, because we do get a little bit of a sub drop off today. It's happening as we speak. The subpocalypse is happening as we speak, I repeat. Actually, that was a misplay. Mayhem Devil. Oh god, how do we ever beat that? The funny thing is, you don't. This is gonna get weird. Okay, they're just gonna fire it off now. I think that's better for me, weirdly enough. I think this is better for me. Depends on how much stuff they have left to sacrifice. Any chance 5-color humans could have legs in Pioneer with Cavern reprint? Absolutely. I'm going to be playing a lot of humans when we get Cavern. Oh, right. The problem is I lost the Tyvar. That's the issue. So I can go Tyvar, rebuy Elf, 2 mana, play Cauldron, eat Prime Speaker, but not only is the Elf tapped, but it also just dies to Mayhem Devil. I think even an untapped land wasn't good enough, Icy, because they can just kill the Elf with Devil. Yeah, I think we'll go to game 3. How many legs does Mantis Rider have? 1 for each color, obviously. Chat, 53 seconds left on the scam train. Alert, alert, alert. Wondering how does Phoenix beat your deck? I have lots of trouble with it. I mean, Lightning Axe is pretty good. Lightning Axe killing Vannifar is nice. Also Rending Volley if you have that in your sideboard, because it does kill Vannifar. Dude, I am really hungry. Normally I eat breakfast at around like 10 or 11, but because I woke up at 6 this morning to go to the garage, I had to eat breakfast super early, and now I'm fucking starving. This hand's goated. What time is it? It's 2:30. I feel like I should probably eat something before I go to FNM. Where's my cashews? Those eventually were gone, yeah. Kitesail Larcenist and such builds. Which one's Larcenist? It's an O-ring creature, but it gets artifacts like Oven, Flies, and even as ward. Can somebody send me a link to it? Because I don't know the names of the cards. I'm gonna play the Shieldred Rhinos decks. The Shieldred Rhinos deck. Chat, we let the sub-train die. How do we do that? We let the train die! 07's for the train. Nice Thoughtseize, by the way. That one resolves. You can resolve that Thoughtseize. Got it. Kitesail Larcenist. What's this one? Oh, that's the 3-drop. I actually forgot this was a human. Might be a sideboard card for like decent against Karn, but I don't know if you want to main deck it. Might be worth main decking. The thing about it, that deck already has a lot of 3-drops. That's the problem. So you already have a ton of 3s. That's a sick draw step. So I guess we discard Tyvar. Black, green here. I kind of don't want to minus this turn. Yeah. Let's just do it this way and leave a blocker back. There's no reason to attack. If we kill them, it's going to be with the combo. And hopefully they tap out for Fable this turn and just die. We win! Do you think that Reflector Mage is better? Yeah, especially with the rest of the way that the humans deck wants to operate. I think it's probably a little bit better. But it's close. I might try a little bit of both. I could have also played the Elf first. Didn't need to do it this way, but it's fine. Alright, I'll try not to mess up the combo this time. I'll try to make sure to remember that I don't have... that I don't have. Oh, the Knight of Autumn got milled, so I can't even mess it up now. That's funny. I literally cannot mess up the combo because the Knight of Autumn got milled. Well, I can't mess it up in that way. I can mess it up in other ways. Why is Recruiter in this list? Oh, you'll find out, John. You can probably see what's about to happen. If it hasn't become apparent yet. Yeah, infinite dorks haste. Not actual infinite, but like 7 or 8 dorks. Enough to kill them. Yeah, not actual infinite, but enough. Don't worry about that last match, Belfie. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Just pretend that it never happened. It's fine. Last match never happened. See, I literally can't misclick because there's only 2 recruiters left. It's not possible for me to misclick there. Alright, is this actually lethal? 16, 19. Yeah, it's lethal. Okay, cool. Recruiter gives everything haste, even if you kill it. So everything else already has haste. So if you have removal, you make sure you want to be killing the Prime Speaker before they untap. Just basically don't let them untap with Prime Speaker. If you let this deck untap with Prime Speaker, I guarantee you they will kill you. Like, it will happen. Sand's okay. Yeah. Like, you could wait, but also there's not really a lot of reason to wait, unless you want to, like... The only reason to wait would be if you have some way to kill all of their creatures after they get them out of their deck. And, like, if you stop them on, say, like, the 6th Specialist, then they get all of them out of their deck, and then you wrath them, and then they can't combo you after that. So I guess that kind of maybe makes sense. Like, something along those lines. Oh, this is just a turn 3 kill? Holy shit. This deck is broken. This is just a turn 3 kill. What the fuck? Pioneer turn 3 format? Jesus Christ. I guess it's maybe better to take the elf there. In case they have some kind of weird removal spell. Turn 3 format. You're going to cast an Old Growth Troll? You're going to cast a Wolful Haven? Wow. If only you weren't just dead. Yeah, Inverter's banned, though. And Mono Green just, like, literally can't do anything about this. Good thing I had a second recruiter to the deck, I'll tell you that. Monitor. Sure is a good thing we added the second recruiter to the deck. It's actually come up a couple of times now. Do. Yeah, we had 2 Monitor for a little bit too, and we were like, well, the thing about Monitor is it's cheaper and easier to cast because you have actual blue sources in your deck. So you don't need the second Monitor as much. But yeah, the second Recruiter has come up a couple of times, and I'm pretty glad that we're playing it. How do you know that's the recruiter you would have drawn? True. I guess when you put it that way, I guess there's no way to confirm that. Leave it untap Prime Speaker for more damage. Completely unnecessary, but you never know. Rona in this deck is an actual fair looter. Kind of. So, you're not infinite comboing with Rona. Like, there's no Helix, there's no Mox Amber. But what Rona really lets you do is, with Cauldron, so, like, it kind of gives you this weird boost in mana, where if you discard Vannifar to Rona with Cauldron, then you don't have to spend mana on the Vannifar, and you just exile it with Cauldron. And it also gives you sequences where you can go, like, you can actually kill on turn 3 without Tyvar. If you go Elf on 1, Rona on 2, then turn 3 you play your third land, you activate Rona, loot Prime Speaker, play Agatha Soul Cauldron, untap Rona, exile Prime Speaker on the Rona, and then tap sack the Elf, and that's lethal. So it gives you other avenues to turn 3 kills, which is kind of sick. Are we even sideboarding against green? Like, I guess I could bring an Archon of Emeria. I don't even know if I need it. I'm really not sure that I do. What if we just submit? Just didn't sideboard like a Giga Chad. Could bring in Stroke, I guess. What was I cutting before? Was cutting the Knight. We can shave a Fauna Shaman. It was a lot easier to sideboard with 80 cards because we had more cards that were just like sort of quote-unquote bricks. It does feel weird to play Disdainful Stroke in the sideboard and not board it in here. Fauna Shaman does seem kind of slow without Tyvar. We can just swap Fauna Shaman for... We can swap Fauna Shaman for Disdainful Stroke. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's play 3. The sideboard needs work for sure. The sideboard's a little off. I wonder if on the play we don't even care about the Disdainful Strokes. Okay, this hand's bad. Opponent mulls to 6. This hand's good. Yeah, see, this is turn 3 kill if we can find a Rona. Anyone know if next week's qualifiers in Modern and Limited can be entered with the season's QPs? I would assume they can, Scouter, but I'm not 100% positive. Like, when does the season switch over? Yeah, Tyvar makes this a turn 3 kill too. Second Vannifar, not so much. Rona or Tyvar, please. Okay. I mean, that's a little awkward. That's not ideal. They're dead, it doesn't matter. That's not true. They can Karn for Needle. They can also cast a Blossoming Tortoise. I mean, I guess I'll eat the Elf. No reason not to. They could play Karn the Great Creator, or they could cast a 4-mana 3/3. Does it ask me to pay 1? Oh, that was so weird. With like Cauldron plus... Yeah, that was weird. It's a very slow... I mean, turtles are slow, so it makes sense. It's a very flavorful card. Does pump layer. Does indeed pump layer. So they don't have Karn? So we're done? So you're saying we're done. Okay. Looks like we're done. What's my opinion about Tashada, Tidebinder, and Merfolks? I don't know if I want to play that card in Modern. I'm not sure if I want to play that card in Modern, but I think it does have potential in Pioneer. I should sack this Elf, because this one can actually attack. It's very marginal, but it could matter. I don't think it does. Probs already talked about it, but the new Blue God is dope. Really? I read that card, and it didn't seem that great. This hand has good mana, but a dead Recruiter. It's a really good 6, though. I'll keep this on 6. Well, we killed them game 1, so they knew that we knew how to execute our combo. Maybe they thought that I was going to F6 and I wasn't going to activate my thing. I don't know. Okay, if I knew they were playing green, I would have mulled this hand. It's fine. There is a combo command, Decky. Exclamation point combo. Oh, they're not mono green. Okay. They're boats, but they don't have Jegantha. Interesting. Which means they have Pack Leader. It's the old sub song. Play Rona. Hey, kid. Welcome to the family. There's a new sub song. Yeah, it's the canister bit. If only there was a way for us to hear the new sub alert. Is a song about Olive Garden? I think so. That sounds accurate. Obliterated. Dude, my opponents have to stop casting removal spells that exile my shit. That's like not... That's not cool. Okay, well, Keck W. We all have emptiness inside. Surely they won't exile my thing again, right? We're kind of toast. Chat, if only there was a way for us to hear the new subscriber alert. If only there was a way. If only there was a way, chat. You can't win this fight. Crown War? Den of the Bugbear. Okay. Do they have a stomp? Are we near a sub goal? Well, we have a sub goal in place, but we're probably going to be a ways away from it after today because there's a big sub drop off happening. So I may have to lower the goal because we're going to lose about like another 75 on that count, and the count is total subs, so I may have to change the goal for some pure modern. At 13, 3, 4, 5. I'm debating if I want to eat this or block here. I think I just want to block this, actually. I can't not block. I have to hope they don't have stomp. We're too far behind here. Looks like they do have stomp. Our job was really good. Alright, Weirdage. Pressiak, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Get to hear Canister's lovely voice. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, Pressiak. Or Presach? I'm probably butchering that. I'm doing my best. Leyline, Stroke, Archon. Gargaroth seems particularly good. But we have to lose Jegantha. That might actually not be worth it. Just because Jegantha's kind of a brick shithouse against them, I'm just not going to sideboard. Like, Jegantha just blocks all of their stuff, and they don't have a clean answer for it, because Bolt doesn't kill it. Like, Jegantha's basically a Gargaroth that you always have access to. But, it's worse than Gargaroth, obviously. If only we could reveal Elder Gargaroth as our companion. That would be kind of based. Elder Gargle? Elder Gargle? She garging on my Roth till I'm an elder? Yeah, if there was just a spell that gave a card in your sideboard into a companion. Oh, I'm in for it, Jose. I'm always in for a Jose banger. Yeah, see, you get it. You get it, Ziv. Should have Scorpion God instead of Gargaroth to keep Jegantha. Scorpion God? How is that better than Scarab God? Scorpion costs red. Did you mean to say it? You probably meant to say Scarab God. Well, it's like a tutor, but you have to spend an additional 3 mana on it, right? Because you have to make the thing into a companion and then pay 3 to pick it up. But yeah, it's basically just like... It's basically Diabolic Tutor. For lack of a better term. Does this hand jive against boats? It's actually kind of fine. I really hope they kill Shaman on 2, because I want to slam this on 3. Like, I pray to God that they kill the Shaman on 2. Okay, if they have Elf and a Stormseeker, this hand's a lot worse. But hopefully they're so worried about this Fauna Shaman that they just snap kill it. Because that would be so fucking good for me. The thing is, if their hand is Bone Crusher plus Stormseeker, they're just going to cast Stormseeker anyways. Or Fable, yeah. Like, they would never take their turn off to play a 3-drop here. I mean, that's not bad. Can I really do anything with Tyvar here? I guess I can put stuff into the graveyard. We can just Tyvar YOLO. If I attack, you think they block? There's no way they block. Guess I could also discard Specialist, get Vannifar. You know what I could do? I could... Oh, no, that doesn't work. I was going to say I can discard Specialist, get Vannifar, and then exile the Vannifar, but the Vannifar is in my hand, not in the graveyard. I kind of want to minus this Tyvar. Because then we can hit stuff for Specialist next turn. I think I like that. Yeah, I think I like that better. We can also spike a Rona and have two pretty good blockers this turn. Okay, but this got an elf, which is good because now we can still activate Fauna Shaman. That's actually pretty good. If for some reason they don't interact with my board, we do have lethal next turn, even if Tyvar dies. No, not if Tyvar dies. Because I need Tyvar to untap the Fauna Shaman. Because assuming, for the sake of argument, they just do nothing, we can go end of turn, Tyvar, discard, get Vannifar, untap, discard Vannifar, search for whatever, land, Cauldron, exile Vannifar, counter on Shaman, untap Shaman, sack Elf. So that is lethal. Okay, that's kind of worst possible. Because now they get to kill the Tyvar, which means we can't kill them next turn. We still get to play Vannifar, though. Hope they don't have Bolt. They have double Stomp. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't really have any other options. So I guess I'll cast this. It's just the most efficient use of mana. Hopefully they can't interact with this. This matchup seems tough. Yeah, no, they get to, like, sack this and find a 4-drop. They can... Actually, they don't have 4-drops. They only have 3s. They can, like, sack Elf to get a 2, maybe? Scavenging Ooze. We still maybe have lethal next turn. I should play my land, I think. Because we go get back Fauna Shaman, play Glasspool, and then if they don't kill our creatures, we can go... Oh, no, because this is not in the graveyard. I was thinking this is in the graveyard. Yeah, probably not good enough. Probably not good enough. I was gonna say we can just use the Vannifar. We can Fauna Shaman, discard, exile Vannifar, but the Vannifar is not in the graveyard. If they, for some reason, attack with Vannifar, we can double block it, but that's never gonna happen. We can find Knights. Yeah, I guess that's true. We can go discard Specialist, get Knight of Autumn, kill a Crownwar, get back Vannifar. Oh, right, the Fauna can't attack or block. That's a good point. We can't double block. Never mind. Right, I forgot this can't attack or block. So I guess the best we can do is trade for Bone Crusher. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Yeah, we kind of need this Fauna to live. 2 mana. That's also problematic because we can't actually beat it. Considering they get to hold this up and exile the 1/4 if we go for it. Wow, Reflection plus Fauna, or Reflection plus Prime Speaker. Now that's hot. Sack the copy. They're living their best life over there. Maybe we should play Fable in our deck. How can I possibly get out of this? Trapped in a Pokeball. All right, in the queue. I don't know what this is, but it is a certified Jose banger, so. Well, they're in Thrill Seeker. All right, I'm off it. Yeah, we just... Spoilers. Spoilers true. Okay, this hand's good. Very, very good. Putting back Mimic, I think. Stop with the boats. Stop with the boats. Although if they hold up Stomp on turn 2, we can kind of punish them. Now, this is definitely not boats. What the shit? What in tarnation? What's going on over there? Huh? Yeah, see, the Cauldron with this hand is not good enough because we need an elf in play. So we can go, like, loot Vannifar, discard Cauldron, or loot Vannifar, play Cauldron, exile Vannifar, but we have no elf to sack. That's the issue. I guess I can draw an elf. I could just draw an elf right now. And then they'd be dead. Okay, no elf. So I think the play is discard Fauna Shaman, play Tyvar, loot again, and if I don't find an elf, I can at least get back Fauna Shaman with Tyvar. That's kind of where I'm at. Yeah, but I think I want the Tyvar in play over the Specialist. Right? Is that better? I guess I could also... I could just go discard Shaman, Specialist, get back Fauna. Next turn, loot, discard Vannifar. No, I think it's better to have the Tyvar in play. Yeah, it's got to be better to have Tyvar in play. So let's go discard Fauna. Play Sanctum. Tyvar, untap. I may also not want to loot here, because I may want a blocker if they have haste creatures. I don't know what they're playing. Missed on the elf. That's actually kind of unfortunate. I'm just going to pass now. Wait, this song goes hard. This song goes kind of hard. Keenan. Okay. Keenan and Kel. Their deck looks sweet. Oh no. Fuck, how do we beat that? We milled the Knight of Autumn too? We, like, unironically can't beat that. There's a command, exclamation point combo. Yeah, we milled the Knight, so we actually can't interact with this. That's kind of disastrous. Well, this is awkward. Shit. So, oh man, they have Emery too. I was gonna say I can bait it with the Specialist. What if I discard Vannifar? Also, how am I baiting it with Specialist? I don't have a thing to get back. I think I'm gonna loot here. Okay, that doesn't really help. Shit. So discard this, untap Rona, go again. The only card we don't have in Arena is Oath of Nissa. What would you use instead? There's really not a good replacement for Oath, because Oath is so good with Rona. I was gonna say like another Mana Dork, but it doesn't really accomplish the same thing. So there's really no direct replacement for Oath. I wish I had a better answer for you. But yeah, I mean, like Gilded Goose maybe, if more Mana Dorks. Guess you could play like Ixalan. What's that? Invasion of Ixalan, whatever the 2 mana look at the top 4 one is. You could play that. But that doesn't untap Rona, so it's much worse. Need an elf so bad. Is there any good way to do this? I don't think there is. Milling that Knight is so bad. Because if we just had the Knight in our deck, we'd be in a much better spot. Maybe the line was discard Glasspool, get elf, then use Rona, discard elf, play Specialist, get back elf, try to bait the crypts. That could have been the other line. God, this is so awkward. Yeah, it's a one-time use, but they have Emery, that's the problem. So it's not quite a one-time use. Yeah, I guess I have to play the Cauldron this turn. Because that might bait the crypts. Okay, you know what? This is actually not that bad, because if they go to replay the crypt, we can just get it with Cauldron. So if they crypt in response, that's fine, because then we can just eat it with the Cauldron, and then they can't replay it. And then we just have this next turn. So maybe this is actually not as bad as I think it is. I forgot this could just eat the Tormod's Crypt. Yeah, this is actually not the end of the world. Okay. Depends on what they have left in hand, but it's okay. Could be worse. Okay, they are going to pop the Crypt now, which works out greatly for us. We could loot now. Or, no, wait, they're just dead, right? No, because I tapped horribly. If I played the Godless Shrine and had double green, they'd be dead. Why did I tap so poorly? If this was a green source, I could go Fauna Shaman, discard Vannifar, eat Vannifar, counter here, search Elf, play Elf, and then kill them. Read Cauldron? Yeah, that doesn't matter, though. Wait. Oh, I thought it only counted the creatures underneath it. Oh, I thought it only counted the creatures underneath it. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. Flavor text, let's go. Alright, we found it. Flavor text. I should float mana. I don't think it matters, but I should float mana. Flavor text. Flavor text. I could have sworn that it only countered the stuff that was, like, under there. I guess that would make a lot of sense. Whew. Okay, we figured it out. So, yeah, that was a game. That was certainly a game. That was definitely one of the games of all time. What the hell are they playing? They showed us Emeria, Emeria. Trying to think of what I want to bring into this meta. Kinnan. Because they're doing some, like, Kinnan nonsense. I don't know what's good against them. Exclamation point combo. I mean, if they're going to have stuff like Tormod's Crypt, I kind of want the Outland Liberator. Kind of seems to make sense. Can maybe trim... God, sideboarding with this deck. See, here's the thing, too. The other downside... I mean, I guess. The other downside to playing 60 cards is you're a lot tighter on space, and it's really, really difficult to sideboard. Was it 5 o'clock yet? Oh, it is 3:04. So, like, honestly, that might be the biggest upside to playing more than 60. This just makes your sideboard patterns a lot easier. Because we were thinking about playing, like, 67 cards. I don't think I want to cut Oaths. I kind of just want this Liberator. I could shave one Oath. The cards that I usually trim on are, like, Fauna Shaman, sometimes the second Recruiter if I'm feeling risky, maybe the third Mimic, but there's just not a lot of cards you can cut with this combo, because you need a lot of the pieces. This hand's good. I mean, can't cast Specialist, but it's alright. No Leylines. I guess they showed us Emery. Do you think there's anything else that in their deck that works with Leyline? Yeah, that's true. Springleaf Drum. Yeah, you're definitely more consistent on 60. That is 100% correct. So that's the upside. Coming in hot. Trellin coming in hot with a massive raid. Thank you so much for the raid, Trellin. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Welcome everybody from Trellin's stream. If you're new here, smash that follow button. We're playing some Pioneer Vannifar combo. It's pretty cool. We're doing some cool stuff with Cauldron. But welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. Thassa's Oracle. Does not say in the game log they put a card on top, so I'm assuming that means they didn't. Ornithopter. Okay. Let cook. They have 2 cards in hand. I think it's probably better to go Cauldron Elf than Elf. Because I'm not I don't really know how much removal they have anyways. So I'd rather have this in play if they go for like some sort of graveyard play. They showed us Emery last game. I don't know if they have anything else. But they could. Okay, we're passing. Another one. Mercadian Ear, thank you very, very much for the 14-month resub. Hope you have a good day today. Thank you for the 14 months. Welcome back. Funny enough, if they counter this, they die. God, this Soul Cauldron card is really good. Do you think they realized they were going to die if they countered it? Tap. Oh my god, Agatha Soul Cauldron's a hell of a card. Certainly one of the cards of all time. I need to really work on this deck. I think this deck is kind of hot. What is happening? Our opponent cast a counterspell and then died. Oh man, that was dope. I need to play a lot more with this deck. I gotta figure this out because this deck has a lot of potential. This hand is suspect. If we hit second land off Oath, it's decent, but we kind of need 2 lands. Haven't seen yet why Knight isn't necessary in the main. Mostly to kill Pithing Needle. But I guess if they're needling, they're probably naming Prime Speaker. I think I'm going to ship this. It's too risky. It's technically a 2-lander. I mean, this is a better hand for what it's worth. It's not perfect, but it is a better hand. Just gonna hope to draw an untap land, preferably a black source. How hard is Likeness Looter to cast in this deck? Is that the blue-black one? What's the exact text on Likeness Looter? Is it just blue-black looter? Ooh la la. I'm gonna untap here. Alright, if they cast Blood Tithe Harvester, they're dead. So please cast Blood Tithe Harvester. Blue-black, 1/1 flying, tap, draw card, discard, X becomes a copy of target creature, and X. That card could be okay. I could see that being good. Alright, Pioneer is now a turn 3 format. Imagine thinking Pioneer was not a turn 3 format. I don't know. I wonder if Likeness Looter would be better or worse than Lazav. I guess Lazav can't get Prime Speakers out of your hand. I don't know. Because somebody, I think it was Cathal that suggested Lazav earlier. Yeah, Lazav does not loot. That's our picks for RC Atlanta. Well, now the more that I play this deck, I might have to get back to you in a little bit on that. I think this deck could be busted if we can find the perfect 60. I was gonna play Rakdos Sack or Boats, and then I don't know. I may have to buy some cards for this deck. How much is Mana Confluence? I probably don't want to know. Okay, what were we sideboarding against Rakdos Sack before? I think we were thinking Leylines and Liberator. Honestly, it might not even be worth bringing in Leyline. 30? Tilt. Well, Chad, if anybody has a Twitch Prime sub, I now need to acquire $120 for a playset of Mana Confluences. So if anybody's got a Prime sub, would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, that's true. It did get reprinted. Wasn't it like 50 or something? Is there a combo I'm missing after the loop? Basically, what you do is you go through all of the specialists and Glasspools, because Glasspool copies specialists, and then on the very last one, you get the haster. So you attack them. Seth, thank you so much for the 18 months. Yeah, I probably should sell some medicine cards. It's probably a good idea. What are the types? Well, you have Elf, Human Wizard, Elf Shaman, Human Rogue, Shapeshifter Rogue, Human Knight, and then Elf Ooze Wizard. I mean, Cavern on Elf cast Elf, Fauna, Prime Speaker, but it's probably a little loose. There's a decent number of elves. I'm trying to think if I want to bring in these ley lines. I don't think I do. I kind of just want Liberator for what's it called? I want to bring in Liberator for Witch's Oven and Fable. But I want both Liberator and Knight of Autumn. Doom Vapable Bathwater will get you Confluence money real quick. Sure about that? It's like risk adverse, because if you draw the Recruiter, you can't combo kill them that turn. It's not necessary to play both, but I'm just like, I don't want to be in a position where I draw one and can't win that turn. Especially against mono green, because you cannot give green a turn. You have to kill them that turn. But then you have problems like this where you draw the Monitor and it's awkward. Tamiyo's Safekeeping, just to protect your pieces. I don't hate it. Could be okay against Rakdos, especially this matchup. I think this hand's a keep. It's just super awkward because we have the Monitor in hand. So we have to, like, get this out of our hand before we can combo. Huntsman's Redemption's kind of cool. Considering setting up a GoFundMe to raise money for a playset of Shield Reds for my next RCQ. Is it for Shield Rid Rhinos, perhaps? Wasn't playing boats, trying out Blossoming Turtle. So were you playing... Oh, okay. So you're just like red-green, but yeah, trying out Turtle. GG's, GG's. Okay, that was an insane draw. You have to hope they can't kill Rona. Yeah, I was curious as to why you didn't have Jegantha. But I guess the Tortoise kind of makes sense. Is that card good? I feel like it's probably not worth losing Jegantha. But you do have a lot of creature lands in that deck. Oh, also, chat, I wanted to talk about this. I want your thoughts on this. I think this card is really good for red-green and Pioneer. Like, I don't know how much rib you have for tap lands, but I think the first copy of this in red-green is kind of sick. Because you can also, like, you can even untap your elf, so you can use the elf to like, activate this, and then post-comp, like, untap your elf post-combat, make more mana with the elf. 4 toughness is nice. It's similar to Den, but 4 toughness means it dodges Stomp. So, I think I'll play, like, maybe 1 copy of this in red-green. I don't think you want more than 1, though. Alright, they had a Fatal Push. Not looking so hot. You went 1-4 with Absand Scam. Hate to see it. Tried the Redemption version, was slower, but had a lot of good silver bullets like Archon. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess, like, Redemption plus Fauna Shaman gives you a lot of flexibility on your tutor targets and stuff. The blue-white land is sweet. I like the fact that, like, normally the map tokens wouldn't matter too much in blue-white control, but it's self-fulfilling, right? Because it is a creature to put the map tokens on, so it's kind of a cool card. Really well designed. Yeah, if you could untap itself, that would be good. You just have, like, a 5-4 attacking for 4. I don't know if it would be too good, maybe. I don't think it would. Alright, 3rd time's the charm. Ooh, they didn't deal us 2 damage. That's pretty big. That 2 life is going to matter. Okay. So, I think we have the Tyvar return Rona. What about Amalia and Wild Growth Wanderer combo? I'm not, like, hugely into that. I think my biggest issue with that combo... I'm not going to loop main phase, so I want to be able to block. My biggest issue with that combo is it's not really a 2-card combo, because you need a 3rd piece to be able to turn on the engine, so... I don't know. Like, I'm willing to be proven wrong on it, and maybe I'm just not thinking about it correctly, and it's actually good, but I'm a little skeptical. Just a little skeptical. Okay, if they're bringing back the cat, that means they definitely have a removal spell. Otherwise, they would leave it in the graveyard for Devil. Yeah, the new black card, the 2-mana, the new Tarmogoyf, that card's going to be, I think, sick and Greasefang. No, I have not considered that, but now that you've kind of put that into my brain, that it makes sense. The new Goyf, you haven't seen it? It's like Soul of the Forgotten, I think, is the name of it. Is that what it's called, chat? Souls of the Lost. That's what it is. Thoughtseize. How do you feel about the Rare Cave and Coffers? You got a link? I haven't seen that one yet. Or I don't remember what it did. Fire Shoes tweet. 2 in a red, 4/3. Whenever a player casts a spell, unless it's that player's turn, it deals 4 damage. It's kind of pog. Alright, they took Prime Speaker. Interesting. Okay. We may have drawn too many of those specialists. We actually might not be able to kill them now. Also, we need to find an elf. So I think we want to start with Cauldron, untap Rona. They may also just have Rending Volume. We're dead anyways. Oh wait, no. I can just... Right? Yeah, this is fine. We could just go here. I can still loot, right? Maybe I shouldn't loot, because I've already gone through 3 specialists, and I can't really afford to draw the 4th one. Yeah. I actually shouldn't loot here. Alright, blue this. Funny enough, because they're at 25, we're not going to be able to kill them. It's kind of hilarious. I'm going to target this, and then trigger on the stack. I'm going to exile Vannifar. I mean, if they had volley, we're dead anyways. We can't beat volley. No, because I have to put a counter here because I need to sack the monitor. Okay, that happened. So we untap this. So now we get to go sack monitor. Yeah, we only have a specialist and 2 mimics left. So yeah, we're not going to be able to kill them this turn, which is hilarious. We're going to gain some life though, which is nice. I've never been in this position where I've drawn so many specialists that I can't even, you know. Yeah. Getting 12 is still decent, for sure. And then we have the second recruiter in the deck. So this is actually a spot where the second recruiter is massive. Because I'm going to need to do stuff again next turn. Like, I kind of do need the second recruiter here. So now we go sack this. Get recruiter. Trigger recruiter. And then we go untap Rona, shove. Might have been better to have a blocker instead. No, I think I like this better. Well, I'm only gaining 8, actually, because they can go Familiar, block a Specialist, and sack. So I only gain 8. Wait, could I have eaten their Familiar last turn? No, I just played the Cauldron this turn. Okay, they're bringing that back again. Yeah, this was a mistake. Chat, do you know which one they blocked? Do you have any idea which one they blocked? Could have eaten it now. Did they have a food in play? They blocked the middle one? Okay. I'm going to take your word for it. Oh, right, before the other food. Well, I was auto-yielded to it. So, like, you noticed how I quickly un-auto-yielded to it right after they brought it back? So it was kind of awkward. Because at that point, when they brought it back the first time, I was auto-yielded to it. So I had to un-auto-yield to get the second time. So we're at 12. I mean, we should still be fine. Man, 4-1, only losing to Gruul. Oh man, this deck is sick. God, this deck is so sick. I want to spend a lot of time on this. I really, really want to spend a lot of time on this. I think this one's got a lot of potential. All right, pay out the believers. 4-1, absolutely.